Unit 3. Vocabulary. Exercise 1B. 1,
Head,
2,
face,
3,
ear,
4,
nose,
5,
mouth,
6,
neck,
7,
shoulder,
8,
chest,
9,
back,
10,
stomach,
11,
arm,
12,
elbow,
13,
wrist,
14,
hand,
15,
finger,
16,
leg,
17,
knee,
18,
ankle,
19,
foot,
20.
toe.
Unit 3. Vocabulary. Exercise 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 'Unit 3. Reading. Cliff diving.
Do you love diving into the water on a hot summer's day? Diving can be great fun, but it can also be really dangerous. Just imagine diving from a cliff that is 26 meters high. A cliff dive begins like any other dive, but the divers must always enter with their feet first to protect their arms, shoulders and neck. The dive lasts only 3 seconds, but the divers train hard for hours and hours to be able to do it safely. When they hit the water, they're moving fast, at about 90 kilometers per hour. At that speed, if they make a small mistake, the consequences can be terrible. The weather and the state of the sea make a difference to each dive. When the sea is moving a lot, the divers can't calculate the dive well, and the competition stops. A sign of the recent popularity of diving is the British TV programme Splash. In this programme, famous people learn to dive from a height of up to 10 meters. That's not as high as cliff diving, but it's still like jumping from the 3rd floor of a tall building. Some people say the program is dangerous because it gives the impression that diving is easy. Others say it's dangerous for actors and musicians to do an activity that divers spend years training to do. There are competitors who can't swim and who hurt themselves quite badly. One person who knows all about the dangers of diving is Professor Splash, real name Darren Taylor. Professor Splash is famous because he dives from a height of 11 meters or more into a small plastic swimming pool for kids. The pool sometimes contains just 34 centimeters of water. As he says on his website, he can only do it because he prepares each dive carefully and he has over 25 years of experience. So don't try this at home, he says.
Unit 3. Pronunciation. Exercise 2A. 1,
I can speak Spanish.
2,
I can't speak Spanish.
Unit 3. Grammar in context. Exercise 2B. 1,
I can swim.
2,
She can speak Japanese.
3,
They can't ski.
4,
You can't run.
5.
You can ride a bike.
Unit 3. Pronunciation. Exercise 2C. 1,
I can't get up at 6.
2,
I can read.
3,
We can't understand.
4,
We can speak English.
5.
John can do his homework.
Unit 3. Vocabulary. Exercise 2.
Baseball. Basketball. Climbing. Cycling. Diving. Fishing. Football. Golf. Gymnastics. Horse riding. Ice skating. Judo. Rugby. Running. Sailing. Skiing. Swimming. Table tennis. Tennis. Volleyball.
Unit 3. Gateway to Life Skills. Celia's blog.
Hi, my name's Celia. I'm 15 and I'm from Spain. I love cats. I have 2, listening to music, and above all, keeping fit. In this blog, I want to tell you about some fitness activities and, above all, inspire you to do them. My favorite weekly workouts. I have 2 favorite workouts. I want to tell you a bit about them. Swimming. People get in the pool and splash about for 10 minutes and think they're doing exercise. Listen closely, people. You aren't. But swimming quite fast and hard for about 40 minutes is probably the perfect workout for your body. It's great for flexibility, strength, and your heart. I have swimming once a week at school, and I just know that it does me good. Zumba is basically a mixture of dancing and gym. The dancing is Latin dancing, a bit like salsa. Each session usually lasts 60 minutes. My friend Christina and I go twice a week. Some people think that dancing isn't really exercise, but I can tell you that these sessions really make your body work hard, and they help you to be flexible. Plus, it's aerobic exercise. Do you know what that means? So, it's good for your heart. Zumba is perfect for people who want to do exercise, but also love music and dance. What are you waiting for? Try it!
3 different types of exercise. A healthy body is one that is strong, flexible, and can keep working over a long period. That's why it's important to do these 3 different types of exercise. 1. Aerobic exercise. This kind of exercise makes you use more oxygen, and it's great for your heart. When you do aerobic exercise frequently, you build stamina, so you can continue to do exercise for a long time. Your body doesn't get tired immediately because your heart becomes very efficient at sending oxygen to your muscles. Some examples of aerobic exercise are swimming, basketball, cycling, and dancing. 2. Exercise to build your strength. When you do exercise, you want to make your heart strong, but also to make your muscles strong. This helps you to be active and full of energy. Strong muscles also protect your body. Running, cycling, and skating are all good for strong legs, and some gymnastic exercises are great for strong arms and a strong stomach. 3. Exercise to improve your flexibility. Exercise can help to make you flexible. That means your muscles are strong, but they can also move easily and in lots of different positions. You need good flexibility to do some sports like dancing or swimming, but also to play football or basketball. Gymnastics, yoga, and martial arts can all help you to become flexible.
Unit 3. Gateway to Life Skills. Exercise 6.
The World Health Organization recommends teenagers do a minimum of 60 minutes of moderate sport or physical exercise every day. We talked to some teenagers to find out how much and what type of sport they do. What types of sport do you like?
Amelia.
I love outdoor sports, especially with friends.
George.
I love team sports, especially ball sports.
Kieran.
I like lots of types of sports, but I hate team sports. I prefer doing sport on my own.
Molly.
Personally, I like doing exercise indoors. I prefer swimming, gymnastics, dancing.
How often do you do sport?
George.
Every day.
Amelia.
I do sport 2 or 3 times a week.
Molly.
7 days a week. I love sport.
Kieran.
3 or 4 times a week.
How do you find time to do exercise?
Molly.
I do a 30-minute session in the morning and a 30-minute session in the afternoon. It has the same effect as doing a 60-minute session.
Amelia.
I do exercise when I'm with my friends. We go for walks together and we ride our bikes together.
George.
It's a question of routine. People have a lot of free time, but choose to use it watching TV or sitting around and chatting online. I prefer to use that time for sports.
Kieran.
I get up half an hour earlier in the morning, 3 or 4 times a week.
What's important to consider when you're choosing a sport?
Amelia.
I think it's a good idea to ask yourself if you like being alone or if you prefer being with other people.
Molly.
Decide if you like the fresh air or if you hate being outside when it's sunny or wet or cold. I hate doing sport outside in the cold.
George.
Do you need a person to teach you the sport, or can you already play it? Are you already very fit, or do you need to prepare slowly before you start doing hard exercise? Those are the important things you need to think about before choosing what sport to do.
Kieran.
Think about this. Do you enjoy competition? or are you not interested in winning? That's important. Also, decide if you need to improve your stamina, your strength, or your flexibility.
What advice would you give to somebody who wants to start doing sport?
George.
I reckon that the important thing is to find a sport that you like. Choose something that you want to try. Sometimes people start and then stop immediately because they don't like the sport that they're doing.
Molly.
Go to a sports club and see what they have to offer. There are hundreds of different sports and activities. Try one sport. If you don't enjoy it, try another.
Amelia.
Exercise with a friend. It's more fun.
Unit 3. Listening. Exercise 3.
Hey, Alex. Why do you have your sports stuff? Do you have PE today?
Oh, hi, Amy. Yeah, we have PE on Thursdays this year. I'm really enjoying it at the moment. We're doing a new sport.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
It's got a really unusual name. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I think you say rspeaking takraw?
rspeaking takraw? Where does that come from?
Malaysia, I think. I know that it's really popular in Asia, but our teacher says some people are starting to play it here in Canada too.
And what is it?
Well, some people just call it kick volleyball, because basically it's like volleyball, but you have to kick the ball.
What? You can't use your hands?
No, that's rule number 1. You mustn't touch the ball with your hands or your arms. But there's another difference from volleyball. The same player can hit the ball 3 times consecutively if they want. In volleyball, you can only hit the ball once.
Is the ball heavy?
No, it's quite small and light. You don't have to be incredibly strong to play, but you have to be very flexible, because sometimes you have to get into some very strange positions to kick the ball.
How many people can play?
There are 3 people in each team, and there are always 2 teams in each match. And to win a set, you must be the first team to get 15 points. But if it gets to 14-14, you have to win by at least 2 points.
And I suppose the ball has to go over the net, like in volleyball?
That's right. And the players mustn't touch the net at any moment. That's like in volleyball too.
And you can only touch the ball with your feet? That's difficult, isn't it?
Actually, apart from kicking, you can also hit the ball with your chest, your knee, or your head. But yeah, it is difficult. That's why you have to train hard and practice just keeping the ball in the air. I think it helps if you're good at soccer, but you have to be good with both feet, not just one.
So, is this the end of your soccer career? Is it only rspeaking takraw from now on?
No way, but it's good fun. Come and watch.
Watch? I want to play too.
Unit 3. Developing speaking. Exercise 2.
Good afternoon. This is Western Sports Centre.
Good afternoon. I'd like some information, please.
Certainly. How can I help you?
I believe you have tennis lessons at the sports centre. Who are the lessons for?
They're for children and teenagers between the ages of 12 and 17.
Oh, perfect. What days are the lessons?
They're on Wednesdays and Fridays.
Can you tell me what time they are?
Each lesson is 2 hours long, from 6 to 8 p.m.
Uh-huh. How much do they cost?
£4.50.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yes, of course. The lessons are £4.50. Oh, and you must bring your own racket.
Okay. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling.